Also, you peel skinless hot dogs. It's like that. It's the outside of the hot dog.
I don't do that anymore. I did that a lot as a kid, but I don't.
As a kid, up until you were like 20.
Debatable, because I didn't eat any hot dogs between the ages of 12 and 20. What's up, chicken nuggets, and welcome back to Taste Like Chicken. I am your host and certified picky eater, Joseph Paul, and we are joined once again by my co-host. She's back after a long stint of certified sea air, Lauren. How are we doing, sis?
I wish it was sea air.
It's so good that you're out of quarantine.
I literally was like sick for like 2 weekends.
To be clear, she didn't have COVID or anything.
No, I just was sick.
Sometimes she just falls apart. But how you feeling today?
Good. I'm excited for today. This is going to be fun.
Today's going to be an easy one. I feel like I'm due an easy one.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Don't pause and say yeah. I hate that. Yeah. What are we trying today, Lauren?
Today we're doing dragon fruit, honeydew melon, cantaloupe, dates, peaches, and pears.
It feels like a very basic episode compared to other ones that we've done recently.
It is.
But it's one of those things of dragon fruit was on my list for forever, but everyone kept going, it's out of season. It's out of season. I don't know what the fuck that meant, so I kept putting it off. But now it's in season, so we're good.
I mean, also the point of the show is to try things you've never had. You haven't had these, so therefore you need to try them. I think texture is going to be an interesting obstacle.
Okay. You want to get started?
No.
Okay.
Let's have some fruit. So we really won't need a fork for the dates. Just,
We just pluck them out.
Pluck it out, pop it in.
I don't like that it looks like...
You're going to hate the way this feels.
No. Reminds me of the prunes we tried. This looks like I'm about to eat a cockroach.
I was thinking, you know what? Honestly, it reminds me of you're going to hate that I'm going to say this. I'm going to wait to say it until you put it in your mouth.
Oh, no. Okay. Do you like these, though?
They're fine.
Okay. Dates. Here we go.
It's like a severed mummified finger.
Why would you say that while I'm chewing? What the fuck? It's not good. But I could eat it.
Yeah.
Like if I were starving, fine, I'd eat that, but
I'm not going to go out of my way to like have one.
It's funny. I don't have a lot to say about it, quite honestly. It's
sweet.
It's
got decent flavor.
The texture in my hands is terrible.
You would think this is harder to chew. It's very like mushy when you actually eat it.
Right, yeah. It looks like I'm about to eat a cicada, quite honestly. It's not that. It's fine to chew it, but that taste ain't great. It's very skinny, I feel like. Not skinny like the skin of it is getting stuck to the roof of my mouth.
It's no skin, it's peeled.
Well, then what's getting stuck to the roof of my mouth?
It's just the outside is more dried out, so...
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be just from touching it, but still not good. That felt very reminiscent of the dried fruit.
I honestly thought that was going to be the hardest one for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then this is going to be a cakewalk.
So next we'll do honeydew melon.
Sure. I gotta be honest. I didn't think there was a huge difference between cantaloupe and honeydew. Is there a huge difference between them?
Similar texture, taste. They taste different. They do.
Okay.
But they're very light, easy fruit.
They just look like varieties of watermelon. This is cantaloupe, you said?
This is honeydew melon.
It's honeydew. See, that makes no fucking sense. Why isn't the one that's honey colored called honeydew? Honeydew melon. Oh.
It's a very just light fruit.
It's like a crunchy watermelon.
I'm not too big on how crunchy this is.
I'm liking it. Because I'm getting a nice little bite from it. And then the flood of juices, but in a good way. It's a good flood of juices. That's not common for me. I'll say that to me is what I thought watermelon was going to be.
Okay.
Everyone hyped up watermelon as being delicious and refreshing.
It is.
It was sticky, and it was the cotton candy of fruits. It just disappeared in my mouth. This has a nice crunch to it, which, like you said, apparently isn't always there.
No, I don't like my honeydew to have a crunch to it.
But the taste of this is refreshing. Like that feels like that's a flood of juice that makes me feel hydrated.
I really need you to stop using that phrase.
What, a flood of juice?
It's so gross.
That is a juice that makes me feel hydrated rather than like my mouth is sticky.
This is these two are the most common fruits you will ever see at any sort of like brunch. There's always going to be honeydew melon and cantaloupe.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Because that's my issue with a lot of fruits that they call refreshing, like oranges. People are like, oh, it's so refreshing. It's sticky. That's not refreshing.
I like a fruit salad with honeydew melon, cantaloupe, blueberries, watermelon. Those are like my solid core fruits.
That sounds fantastic outside the cantaloupe, which we're about to find out. But yeah, I
love cantaloupe.
I won't say that I love the honeydew melon. It's a decent treat. It's a solid treat. I would eat it. Yeah. The green melon with like the white veins. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's not this.
You mean a watermelon?
No. The green melon that has like the white ridges along it.
The more you do, sure.
You know what I'm talking about. See? Green melon with like the white.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, that's
what we're doing next.
Yeah, that's not what I. Okay.
That's very confusing.
I was picturing skin with like actual veins in it, not bumpy. What you were talking about.
These are Greenland and Iceland. Okay, so now we're on to the one that I thought was the honeydew. Cantaloupe. Oh.
I love cantaloupe.
Why does it smell like that? Why does it kind of remind me of Grandma's house?
Why are you touching your nose with it?
Well, because it's a subtle smell. I'm getting it close.
No. Ew, stop.
What? It's my own nose. What's your problem?
It's gross.
Okay, fuck off with this. We're not arguing about this. Cantaloupe. Let's do it. Much more buttery than the other one. But clearly the winner of the two.
So good, right?
Clearly the winner of the two. Oh,
good,
this is
right?
delicious.
No, I love cantaloupe.
This is that bitch.
The texture of that is what I prefer my honeydew melon to be more like. The softness. I prefer that in the honeydew melon.
I was fighting you on that, but you're 100% correct.
I know.
That is delightful to bite into.
Yeah.
The taste is even better.
I would like us to run back how he was fighting me on that, but I'm 100% correct.
The honeydew, I would have at a party if it was there. That one I would buy. 100%.
Love cantaloupe.
It's the right level of sweet. Because other fruits we've had, like when we had oranges, a little too sweet.
Did oranges personally offend you? Like
oranges kind of offended me.
Right?
They were just a mess. They were so messy. This is delightful.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this.
Cantaloupe's so good.
Cantaloupe. You cantaloupe. We're falling in love. The whole family is going to be there. This is real. It's soft and juicy. But when I bite into it, when I bite out of it, I don't get juices spraying all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? What?
Soft and juicy.
What? I was eating. I didn't say it like that.
You did. Yes, you did.
Even if I did, I was eating. Like, fuck off.
My favorite part is I looked at you, you were like, soft and juicy.
What are we doing now?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. I got to say, this one doesn't scare me really. And the reason being, we did kiwis, and this looks like a fat kiwi. You know, with all the seeds and the white bullshit. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't smell anything. Do you smell anything? No. Okay. Why are you just staring at me? I don't trust that. Okay.
Dragon fruit.
But you like this?
You like kiwi, so you'll be fine.
I didn't like kiwi. Kiwi is okay. Did you like this? Okay. All right. Dragon fruit. Here we go.
Oh, I don't like dragon fruit at all. I don't like the texture of it. I can tell you don't either.
No, I don't see the problem.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the texture of it. It gets too like grainy and like mush. I
kind of like the grainy.
I don't like the way it mushes in my mouth. I just don't want to experience that more than I have to.
I think that's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Your face looks like you're suffering.
No, I'm a little perplexed by the texture because it's very gelatinous. But
yeah, that's what I don't really like.
I really vibe with this. I will say I'm kind of disappointed by it. It's called a dragon fruit. That outside presentation is like, bam! It doesn't really taste like anything. It kind of reminds me of, there's a Japanese
drink. The one I
drink.
just had a lot more flavor to it. Try like those two.
Okay. It reminds me of, there's a Japanese drink called Pocari Sweat.
Yeah.
It's like Gatorade, but it's yogurt based.
Yeah.
The taste of it kind of reminds me of that. Does anybody agree? Let me know in the comments. I feel like this tastes like Picari Sweat.
Couldn't tell you, never had it.
It's funny, too, how I normally don't like when there's little bits of stuff in my food.
I really thought this. That's why I thought it was going to bother you. Because they're more obvious than the kiwi seeds.
Normally, those bits do bother me, and the kiwi bother me. In this, I like it because it's adding a crunch.
I'm really surprised.
Now, you said not to eat too much of it?
Yeah, don't.
Why?
Digestive.
Oh.
You don't want to do that.
Is it a probiotic? Wolfgang, is it a probiotic? I need probiotics. We went over this the last episode. If it's a probiotic, we found the one. Second probiotic and we're done. I'm going to be so healthy, you guys. My God.
Pears.
Pears.
Pears is one of those fruits. I forget I like it until I have it.
I'm actually kind of disappointed and upset about this.
Why?
Because I was excited to try pears, and my reason for being exciting wasn't a good one. It's that I love Animal Crossing. Then you showed me the actual pear, the whole pear, and it looked like it was made from the same wax that you used to make the candles for the Haunted Mansion. Pears.
It's going to start to brown more the more you let it just sit out and hit the air.
I know, but it looks like you gave me SpongeBob's left testicle.
Just eat the fucking pear.
Pears. Oh, wait, hold on, it's in my face. Pears, here we go. It's like a bad apple. No pun intended. It
mushes very quick.
It's so mushy.
It's very mushy.
Ah.
I like the flavor, but the texture is not really my thing.
I don't know if I like the flavor. The flavor...
You need to put that whole piece in your mouth.
I don't fuck with pears, turns out.
Animal Crossing steered you wrong.
Animal Crossing, you lied to me. A few problems with that.
Okay. Spell them out for us.
Number one, it's so mushy. It's like baby's first fruit. I don't like that.
Pears are a very common ingredient in baby food.
There you go. Number two, I don't like that because it's so mushy. The second it's in my mouth, the skin starts to separate from the rest of the pear. And I have to chew that separately.
You really just have such a way
I'm good with that.
words and describing.
That's what happens.
Okay.
And I don't, no thank you. I get you came with an edible wrapper. That doesn't mean that I want it. And three, that taste, I won't say it's an unpleasant taste. But
on its own, it's fine. It's just everything else I'm not too big a fan of.
It's reminiscent of a taste that's better. You know what I mean? It's reminiscent of the taste of an apple. And I'll just have an apple.
Peaches.
I expected this to be fuzzier.
I mean, it is fuzzy.
Are there fuzzier peaches than this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I've seen Call Me By Your Name, so I'm expecting this is going to be messy, right? Because in that, they're very juicy.
It's like, why do you have to say certain things?
Oh, right. Let me talk about the other peach movie.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe James and the Giant Peach?
It's an animated peach. What the fuck is that going to tell us?
James and the Giant Peach.
It's an animated peach. What am I going to learn from that?
I'm biting into the peach. I'm covering my mouth because I don't need that on.
Do you ever recommend it? So, like, see how parts of it are, like, whiter and parts of it are darker? Is there a recommendation for
Just
it?
go for it.
Is it like an apple where I got to avoid the core?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go, peaches.
So I gave you a napkin. Did you learn nothing?
What the fuck?
What did you think I had napkins for?
I didn't think it was going to pool like that. They're not joking. That is juicy. What the fuck? Do you think I can see it dripping? God, I feel like I'm taking body shots off of it. What the fuck? That being said, delightful.
I know.
That is so good. The eating of it, don't really fuck with that. But the taste's fantastic. The texture is actually really pleasant. It's not mushy. It's not crunchy the way I would like, but it's not mushy. It's just soft.
Yeah. But it is more similar to a pear than an apple.
It is more similar to a pear than an apple, yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like the same as a pear, but when you're looking at the three.
But that juice, I can't. There are people that eat these at picnics. I can't see myself being in front of other people being like, let me just have a peach real quick. Then just gush how much and just, so what do you do for a living? Ew. That's gross. Fuck
I don't like to bite into foods like that in general. I don't like to do that.
Sure.
This is not for me, eating just a peach like that.
I judged you, but like, yeah, that's really undignified.
I know.
Oh my God.
There's no way to like
This feels like a very private food. I understand why they used it in that movie now. This is a very private food. Can't believe I just did that on camera. Oh my God.
Like 3 different times.
I'm so sorry you guys had to watch that. Fuck.
I also like how you're like kind of seizing as you do it. Like this whole, like you're a full body like.
Well, no, what it is it's me thinking that I got a good hold on it, and I start to pull and it doesn't come with me. And I'm like, oh fuck. That's what that is.
So your enjoyment of peaches, would you say it's same level as cantaloupe where like you would go out of your way to buy them?
I actually think I liked that better than the cantaloupe.
Really?
Yeah, I like that better than the cantaloupe. I liked it better than dragon fruit. It's just that gush of juice. I will buy that, definitely, but I will eat it in private. No
Again,
one's allowed to be around when I'm scarfing down a peach.
Joe has his private peach time.
Yeah, I need my private peach time. I don't need you to see that side of me.
So we started off with dates.
Dates are
Of course, I forgot the dates. So dates.
Dates are a 3-piece chicken nugget. That's very easy. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I will give them that. I thought it was going to be absolutely horrendous. I thought it was going to feel like I was eating the husk of some bug. It's not that. The texture in your hands is awful, but in your mouth it's fine.
It feels like a mummified finger.
I don't see that at all. But overall, the taste isn't good. And the texture, while it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, still not pleasant. I don't see myself ever eating those. So yeah, 3-piece chicken nugget.
Honeydew melon.
Honeydew melon. I thought that was going to be higher up. I thought it was pretty pleasant. And then we tried the rest of the foods. And I was like, you know what?
I feel like if we
I got a little eager too fast.
I'd be interested to see your thoughts with a more ripe honeydew melon.
Overall, I'll give the honeydew melon a 7-piece chicken nugget. It was good.
Okay.
I liked it. I would absolutely eat that again. I don't see myself ordering it. Like I'm at a restaurant. I'll have the honeydew melon. No, I don't see myself buying that necessarily.
Okay.
But it was good.
Cantaloupe.
I am a cantaloupe fan. Cantaloupe is definitely an 8-piece chicken nugget. It would be higher, but we've had other fruits that were better. I liked strawberries better. And so forth. I don't know if it's the case when you're preparing it yourself, but pre-sliced like that, it was just so easy to eat that.
It's easy to eat off the rind.
Yeah.
It's easy.
And for me, being messy is a huge drawback, and I liked that was not a messy fruit. I was really into that.
Yeah. Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit, that was the surprise of the day.
Yeah, for me too.
I thought that it was going to be easier just because of what I've been exposed to, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I liked that a lot. Things that I normally don't like it being really gelatinous and having little bits in it.
I really thought both those things were going to push you over the edge.
Normally they do. In this case, it was a pleasant combination. It made me enjoy chewing that.
Look at you growing as a person.
I know. I'm cultured as fuck.
So gross. I hate it.
Dragon fruits are also going to be in 8-piece
Imagine if you had dragon fruit when we first started this. There's no way in hell.
I agree.
Able to do that.
I agree. It would have been so much more of a struggle. But yeah, I would give the dragon fruit an 8-piece chicken nugget.
Okay.
It would get higher.
So same as the cantaloupe?
Yeah, same as the cantaloupe.
Okay.
It would get higher, except that the flavor isn't as intense as I would like it to be.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with a name like dragon fruit, I wanted you to wow me. You didn't wow me.
So then moving on to pears.
Pears.
The winner of the day, obviously.
Come on, pears. You're basically the mascot of Animal Crossing besides Tom Nook.
And Bells.
And Isabelle. And Bob. And
who's
Gulliver.
the guy who plays the guitar?
And KK Slider.
KK Slider.
And
I'm really good at video
what's the owl's name? Fuck.
Gunther?
Blathers. I'm so sorry, Blathers.
Who's Gunther?
Who the fuck is Gunther? I really thought that was going to be this really tasty thing, and it wasn't a bad taste. It felt like the taste paled in comparison to other fruits.
Okay.
Throw on top of that it was very mushy. Again, baby's first fruit, 100%. And the way it just slides off its own skin, but I still have to eat the skin. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm going to give the pear a 5-piece chicken nugget. I won't say it was terrible. It wasn't bad. But it's not what I want.
All right, and then wrapping it up with peaches.
Peaches.
I
have such a complex relationship with
you just met.
Peaches.
It's not a complex relationship.
We didn't just meet. We met once before when he was a steamy little pie.
Ew.
Peaches, the taste was really good. I stand by. I love the taste of a peach, which is funny because artificial peach, like the artificial flavoring,
you know what I don't think?
Hit or miss.
I don't think you'd like the peaches and like the sugary liquid either. I don't think you'd like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think I would either. Those have always kind of scared me.
Yeah, I don't think you'd like that.
It just feels like they're stewing in that shit.
They are.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, I don't think you'd like that.
But the taste was fantastic. The texture was actually really pleasant. It wasn't crunchy like I would have liked, but it wasn't mushy in a way that was
very soft,
adverse to me.
Yeah.
Sure. But that gush of juice, it's delicious juice, but it's so embarrassing to just have that flood down my chin while
And
I'm
again,
biting.
that's exactly why I covered my entire face. It's just no, like you said, no dignified way to do that.
There's no dignified way to do that.
And there's certain things that I don't need to put out on the internet. That's one of them. I don't need that out there.
Yeah. I'm going to give the Peaches an 8-piece chicken nugget. They would be a 9 or a 10.
If they weren't so...
But I feel like a 10 is reserved for a food I can proudly eat in public. This is a very behind the curtain, nobody needs to know. Yeah, this relationship is fun, but I have a career to think about. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
That is going to be our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me as I've tried peaches, dragon fruit, and more for the very first time. If you would like to continue with me on my journey of trying new foods, be sure to like and subscribe.
If you have any ideas for punishments we should inflict or new foods we should try, make sure to comment down below.
And as always, you stay crispy chicken nuggets. Make sure you try something new this week. Have a great day. The green melon that has the white ridges, you would think would have the green center and be called cantaloupe. No, it's called honeydew.
Why would...
Wait, no. The green one's honeydew.
Yes.
But it's not the green exterior. And it's a mess. Stop naming foods. You guys suck at it. Let me name the foods. That's what I'm getting at.
No, because you're gonna call it a flood of juice or some shit.
No, I would have...
You're terrible at describing things.
The green melon would be green on the inside, and it would be called the cantaloupe. The honeydew melon would be orange like honey. You guys are failing.